Hello everyone, it's me Uncle John. Today I am going to read S5 5063 Junie B Jones is a Flower Girl, Chapter 5. I skipped home from my bus stop very thrilled because I had good news, of course. My Grandpa Miller was babysitting baby Ollie. They were playing on the floor together. I ran then jumped on the couch. Grandpa Miller, hey Grandpa Miller, listen to my good news. I'm going to be the flower girl at Aunt Flo's wedding. And so what do you think of that, sir? He stopped playing with Ollie. He did a funny look at me. What? Are you sure about that, Toots? Sure, I'm sure. Of course I'm sure. Because me and my friend decided it at school today, and now all I need to do is tell Aunt Flo. I zoomed to the kitchen and got my mother's address book. Then I zoomed right back to my grandma. Here, Grandpa Miller, tell me Aunt Flo's phone number. I need to call her right this very minute. Grandpa Miller scratched his head. Gee, I don't know, honey, he said. This doesn't sound like a good idea to me. What if Aunt Flo has already made arrangement for the flower girl? I laughed out loud at that silly man. Yeah, only how could she already make arrangement for the flower girl when she doesn't even know it's me yet? Grandpa Miller covered his face with his hand. He did a groan back there, I think. I pulled on his sleeve. Come on, Grandpa, look up the number, please. Please, I begged. Grandpa shook his head. No, you really need to wait and discuss this with your mother, he said. I did a huffy breath at that guy, 'cause mother wouldn't be home for an hour probably, and who could wait that long? That's come I quick hid the address book under my arm, and I tiptoed down the hall to mother's room. Then I closed her door very secretly, and I climbed up on her bed. I opened up the address book to the page with the M's, and Flo's last name is Miller, just like my grandpa's. And what do you know? I spied it right away. Flo, I spelled real to real. And fellow spelled F-L-O, and here's another good thing, and Flo's phone number was right next to her name. Hey, this project was easy as cake, said. After that, I dialed the number speedy quick. It ringed and ring. Hello, said a voice. I did a good. Hey, what do you know? I did it. Aunt Flo, I called you right on the telephone. Aunt Flo's voice sounded curious. Junie B, she said. Is that you? Yes, it's me, Aunt Flo. It's Junie B Jones, and I've got the bestest surprise you ever heard of. Then all of a sudden, the surprise popped right out of my mouth. I'm gonna be the flower girl at your wedding, Aunt Flo, and so this is a lucky day, madame. I run all over the bed. Wait till you see me, Aunt Flo. I'll be the bestest flower girl you ever saw, 'cause Lucille already showed me how to throw a flower petal, and Grace showed me how not to trip. I kept on talking very excited. Mother thinks I'm a baby, Aunt Flo, but I'm not. I'm a grown-up lady. Wait till you see me. Just wait till you see me. Aunt Flo didn't say any words. I tapped on the receiver with my finger. Aunt Flo, where did you go? Finally, she talked again. Yes, well, I'm here, Junie B. It's just that your news sort of caught me off guard. I bounced on the bed some more. Hooray, I said. Hooray, off guard, right, Aunt Flo? 'Cause off guard is like a big surprise, right? So what kind of dress would you like me to wear? I think it should be long all the way to the floor. I grinned real big, and guess what else? Maybe I would also wear a blue fake bunny fur cape. Flo didn't talk again. I looked into the phone with my eyeball. We must got a bad connector here, I said. Junie B, honey, I'm afraid I have some bad news for you. My voice got quieter. I feel sickish in my stomach because bad news is not that good usually. What kind, Aunt Flo? I asked, very nervous. What kind of bad news? Oh dear, I don't really know how to tell you this, Junie B, but, well, Joe and I have already chosen a flower girl for the wedding. Honey, and I'm afraid it's not you. I did a gulp. Who are you afraid it is? I asked. It's Bo, said Aunt Flo. Bo? Bo is Joe's little sister, said Aunt Flo. Joe? Joe is the man I'm marrying, said Aunt Flo. Joe asked Bo. Oh, I whispered. Just then my eyes got tears in them. I gotta go, I said. After that, my nose started to run very much, and I hanged up the phone. Chapter 6, the alternate. The rest of the day was not that enjoyable. I got in big trouble because Aunt Flo tattletale to Grandpa Miller, and Grandpa Miller tattletale to daddy, and daddy tattletale to mother. Mother made a big issue of it at dinner. Big issue is the grown-up word for mother kept yelling and yelling, and she won't let the matter drop. It was wrong, Junie B Jones, she said. It was wrong to disobey your grandfather, and it was wrong to invite yourself to be in Anne Flo's wedding. I sat up a little straighter. Flo, I said kind of. Flo spells Flo. Yes, well, we're all thrilled that you're learning to spell, but this isn't about spelling, Junie B. This is about disobeying your grandfather. I hanged my head way down. But I wanted to be a flower girl real bad. I wanted to wear the long dress and show you I'm a grown-up lady. I'm sorry, but there is no excuse, she said after that. I stumped to way far over the table. Only too bad for me. 'Cause my head got too close to my plate. My hair got gravy on it. I stared and stared at my gravy hair. Today is not actually going that well, I said to just myself. Just then the phone rang. Mother answered it. Oh no, it was Aunt Flo. And she wanted to talk to me. Mother handed me the phone. I shook my head and said, no thank you. I don't actually care to speak to her at this time. I said, but Mother kept on shoving the phone at me, and so I didn't have a choice. My insides felt shaky and nervous. Hello. Why? Hello yourself, said Aunt Flo. Her voice sounded jolly. I'm sorry about what happened today, Junie B, but I've got some good news for you. How would you like to be the alternate flower girl? Do you know what an alternate is? I shook my head. No, an alternate is like a substitute, sort of, she said. Like if Bo gets sick and she can't be in the wedding, you will step in and be the flower girl. Do you understand, honey? Just then I felt a little bit happier inside. I do, Aunt Flo. I do understand, I said. But wait, I haven't even told you the best part yet, because even if Bo doesn't get sick, we still want you to sit with the bridesmaids at the reception. How does that sound? My eyes got biggish and wittish. Perfect. It sounds perfect, I said real squeally. I jumped down from my chair. Hey, Aunt Flo, this means I can still wear a long dress, right? And who knows, maybe Bo will even give me a couple of flower petals for my very own. I kept on getting happier and happier. Thank you, Aunt Flo. Thank you for making me the alternate flower girl, because this day turned out happier than I thought. I quick hanged up the phone and I zoomed all around the house like a rocket. I also did a cartwheel. I standed on my head, because now Mother will get to see what a grown lady I really am. Chapter 7, Hope. Mother bought me a beautiful dress for the wedding. It had golden puffery sleeves, and it came all the way down to the floor. Also, she bought me fancy pantyhose with glimmery shimmers on them, and brand new shiny gold shoes. I could not thank that woman enough. I thanked her the whole time I was in the store. Thank you, Mother. I said, thank you for my beautiful dress. Thank you for my fancy pantyhose. And thank you for my shiny gold shoes. I smiled real big. Now all I need is my blue fake bunny fur cape, and I'll be all set. Mother shook her head. No way. We have spent quite enough for one day. I looked at that woman. She has no fashion sense, apparently, yes, but I have to have a blue fake bunny fur cape. Mother, Lucy said the blue fur cape adds elegance to any outfit, Lucy said. Mother interrupted my words. Her voice sounded scary in my ear. I don't care what Lucy said. She growled. No fur cape. I quick backed up from her. All right then. I said, kind of nervous. After that, I helped her carry my bags to the car, and I behaved myself all the way home. Then I ran to my house with all my beautiful things, and I tried my flower girl dress on for Daddy. And guess what else? I walked all the way down the hall, and I didn't even trip. Daddy gave me a thumbs up. What a perfect flower girl you are, he said real proud. Thank you, I said. Only I'm not the real flower girl, remember, Daddy? I'm just an alternate. Just then my shoulders drooped a teeny bit, and I didn't feel that happy anymore, because at first you're very, very glad to be the alternate, and after that you're not. The night after dinner, Mother tucked me in bed real snug. She kissed me goodnight on my head. Only don't turn out my light yet, because I forgot to do something very important, I said. After that, I quick got out of bed again, and I looked out my window. Starlight, star bright. First I see tonight. I wish I might have the wish I wish tonight. I crossed my fingers for love. Dear Star, please make bussy for Aunt Flo's wedding. Love your friend, Junie B Jones. I hopped back in my bed. Mother's eyes got big and wide at me. No, Junie B, absolutely not. We don't wish for people to get sick. You go back to that window and you change that wish right now. I raised up my eyebrows at her. Yeah, only how can I change it? It already got sent. I explained. Fine. Then go back to the window and wish a nicer wish on top of it. She snapped the fingers and pointed. Now, Junie, I mean it. I got out of bed real slow. Then I walked to the window again and I looked at my same star. Dear star, mother says not to make Bo sick, so maybe you could just give her a cause of head lice and that's all. Thank you and good night. Mother shook her head. No, Junie, no, no, no. But head ice doesn't even hurt, mother. Head ice just lice just takes a little extra shampoo and that's all. But mother kept on shaking her head. She made me change my wish again. Okay, star, never mind the whole dumb thing. Only now I won't be a flower girl for my whole entire life, probably. And so I hope my mother is happy. Amen. I got back in my bed and mother turned up my light. After she left, I did a big sigh. Shoot, that nice idea was a beaut. I said real soft, just as my stuffed elephant named Philip Johnny Bob tapped on me. Don't feel bad, he said. You might still get to be the flower girl. Yeah, only how? Maybe Boss Daddy will be driving her to the wedding, and the car will get stuck at a railroad crossing, and the train will be a million bazillion miles long, he said. I felt a little perkier at that idea. Hey, yeah, I said, or else maybe his car might get stuck in something else, like in some ooey gooey mud, or in a traffic jam, or in a giant puddle of crazy glue. Philip Johnny Bob. Me and him laughed and laughed. Then I hugged that guy very tight because he's always giving me hope. Chapter 8, a tussle. And Flo's wedding took forever to get here. I waited for my whole entire life, practically. Then one day at breakfast, Mother told me a happy surprise. Well, tomorrow is the big day, she said. So what do you know? My very first wedding was almost here, the night. I could hardly even sleep. I got up bright and early in the morning. Then Mother came in my room and she decorated my hair with a green velvet ribbon and she helped me get dressed in my flower girl clothes. Pretty soon a lady came to babysit for Ali. Then me and Mother and Daddy got in our car and we rode to the church together. And guess what? There was a million bazillion people there already. I hurried up the step. Then I stood on my tippy toes and I looked all around for Bo. Where is she, Mother? Where is Bo? Is she sick? Do you think did her car get stuck in the crazy glue? I don't see her anywhere, and so maybe I will be the flower girl after all. Mother smoothed my hair very nice. Honey, I've already talked to Aunt Flo today. And Bo is feeling fine. She's probably getting dressed with the bridesmaids. Mother smiled. Let's be happy for her, okay? I didn't say anything back, 'cause what's to be happy about? That's what I would like to know. After that, all of us went inside, and a man named Usher holded out his arm, and he walked Mother to her church seat. Me and Daddy followed them down the aisle. And guess what? I still didn't trip. The lady smiled at me. I smiled back. Hello, lady. See how good I am walking down the aisle? Too bad I'm not the flower girl, right? My voice sounded loud in the church. I like that kind of loud voice. After I got to my seat, I smoothed my dress very nice. And guess who I saw? I saw my grandma, Helen Miller. She was just sitting right in front of me. I tapped on her head. Grandma Miller, it's me. It's your grandgirl, Junie B Jones. Look how grown up I am being, Helen. Then Grandma smiled and winked. And she said, don't call her Helen. After that, organ started to play real loud and everybody stood up. Then all of us looked at the back of the church, and what do you know? I saw Bo. She was walking right down the aisle, and she was throwing pink flower petals on the floor. It looked like fun, I tell you. My heart got pumpy and pounded inside. 'Cause Bo was coming in my direction, and so that's how come a great idea popped into my head, and it's called, hey, Maybe Bo wouldn't mind if I took 1 or 2 petals out of a basket and threw them, 'cause that would be fair of her, I think. But kept getting closer and closer and closer, and then all of a sudden she was right next to me. I quick reached for her flower basket. No, shouted Bo. Yes, I shouted back. Then I tried to take some petals out of the basket, but Bo pulled it away from me. So that's how come I had to pull it right back again. And so then me and her got into a little tussle. Little tussle is a grown-up word for how come she just won't let go of the darn thing. All of a sudden my mother reached over and she pulled my hand right out of the basket. Her face was extremely mad. I did a gulp. Hello, how are you today? I was kind of shaky. I just wanted to 2 little petals. But that plan did not work out, apparently. So now I will just behave myself for the rest of the wedding, I think. I smoothed my skirt and I fluffed my hair. I acted like my best grown-up lady. Chapter 9, Loose Fit. After the church, everybody went to the reception. The reception is a giant room where you sit at tables and you listen to loud music and you eat food and cake, and then wait till you hear this. The bridesmaid tables was the longest table in the whole entire place. I ran right to the end of that huge thing, and guess what? There was a tinsy card with my name printed on it. Here, I'm sitting here. I hollered to Mother. Just then I saw Aunt Flo. She was coming over with Bo. Uh-oh. I said very nervous, and I quick hid it behind Mother's skirt, but Aunt Flo didn't even look mad. She bent down next to me in her beautiful wedding gown, and she held my hand real nice. Junie B, honey, I didn't see what happened in the church, but Bo said you tried to take a basket. Is that true? I shook my head very fast. No, Aunt Flo, I didn't try to take a whole entire basket, I promise. I just wanted 2 tinsy petals, and that's all I said. I held up 2 fingers. Just this many, Aunt Flo, just 2, 'cause Bo got all the rest of the petals, and the 2 would be fair of her, I think. Aunt Flo looked up at Bo, honey. Did you hear that? Junie B only wanted 2 little flower petals. Bo looked shy at me. Then all of a sudden she reached into her basket and she gave me 2 petals. I smiled real big. Hey, that's a nice gesture of you, Bo, I said. Bo smiled back at me, and Flo put us in a chair. Bo asked me how old I am. I sat up straight and tall. I'm almost 6. I said, very proud. Bo did a sad sigh. Pooh, I'm only 5. I'm always the littlest. Always, always, always. I patted her arm, very understanding. Don't worry, little Bo. Someday you will be a grown-up lady just like me. Bo did a teeny frown. You're not a grown-up lady. Yes, I am. So a grown-up lady, Bo. Just ask my mother if you don't believe me, 'cause I acted grown-up for the whole entire wedding almost. I quick put my napkin in my lap. See this, Bo? I see how I'm putting this napkin in my lap? If I was a baby, I would tuck it in my collar, but grown-up ladies put them in their lap. I sat up even taller. I see how straight and tall I am sitting. This is how grown-up ladies sit. We never slouch and slump. After that, I sat very still and I didn't move a muscle. Now look at me, Bo. I said out of the corner of my mouth. See how still I am sitting? I'm not even squirming. On account of grown-up ladies do not get ants in their pants. That's why. I folded my hands, very polite. Now I am folding my hands, very polite, and I am waiting for my food. Bo kept on looking at me. The end, I said. After that, I kept sitting there a real long time. That's how come Bo got tired of looking at me, and she started playing with her spoon. She clinked it on her water glass. So she clinked it on her plate and her knife and her hair. Grown-up ladies don't clink their spoons, I said, but shrugged her shoulders at me. After she made a puppet out of a napkin, she made it bite my nose. Hey, I said, very surprised, and I kicked it a front. Grown-up ladies don't play with their napkin. I did a big sigh because my food was taking 1,000,000 years. That's why. My life started to get stippish and tightish. Got an ant in my pen, and my food went to sleep. That's how come I had to hop down from my chair. I stamped my foot on the floor. Ladies have to stamp the sleeping feet, I explained to Bo. It is perfectly acceptable to this. I shook my foot all around, but I still did not wake up. I looked at Bo. Here's the thing. Sometimes ladies have to skip around the table to get the blood pumping. Oh, really? Yes, I said, trust me, I know what I'm doing. I walked back to my seat, barely limping. I looked at Bo again. Ladies have to go under the table and adjust themselves. But looked curious at me. They do? Of course they do. That's how come they make the tablecloth so long. After that, I ducked under the tablecloth. I quick took off my shoes, took off my pantyhose. Ah, better, I said. Then I climbed back onto my chair. Again, I wiggled my piggy toes all around in the air. What a relief, I said, loose fit. All of a sudden, my eyes got big, wide, and I did a gasp, because that reminded me of what Mother and Daddy told me. Bo, hey, Bo, loose fit, get it? I have loose fit. Huh? What? That's how come I told her all about my boyfriend named Ricardo and how he wanted to chase other people. Her mother and daddy said I should have loose feet. Get it, Bo? Get it? Mother and daddy were right. Loose feet are funner than grown-up feet. After that, I quick got on my knees and clanked my water glass with my spoon. And I clanked my plate and my fork and my hand. Sometimes fun to be little. Right, Bo? Right, right? Me and Bo clanked spoon. Right, she said real giggly. I made a puppet out of my napkin and made it by Buzz nose. And that's not even the best part, because after lunch, me and Buzz skipped around the whole entire room in bare feet. And we throw the flower petals on people's heads. And no one even got mad, because when you're little, you can get away with those kind of shenanigans. It was the funniest time I ever had. And guess what else? After the reception, me and Bo hugged each other goodbye, and she said she would call me sometime. And I said I will write her a letter, only first I have to learn to spell more words, I said. But shrugged her shoulder. That's okay, first I have to learn to read, she said. After that, both of us, our daddies, picked us up, and they carried us out to the parking lot. Hey, look how high up I am, Bo. I'm as tall as a grown-up lady, almost. Only grown-up ladies don't even get carried away, and so too bad for them. Right, Bo? Right? Right. We waved goodbye at each other. First I waved my hand, waved my whole entire arm. Also, I waved all of my 10 pinky toes. I laughed real happy. See, Daddy, see, I've got loose feet, just like you said. Then Daddy laughed too, and we sang that pretty bright song all the way to the car. At the end.